Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Red and white everywhere you look. The atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game here is pretty much universal. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's away we go then. Now it's Dani Olmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Wiles. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Lees. Can he spark a counter here? De Roon. Interesting ball. Turton. Wiles. And Turton. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Strong running down that left flank. Pops for safety. Renan Lodi. Gordon. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Renan Lodi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Gordon. Oh, good read. And that's gone loose. De Roon. Renan Lodi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Turns back here, probably the best option. Renan Lodi. Gomez. And Lodi. Dani Olmo. Threads one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Dani Olmo. Cleared away. Rashford receives it in a good position. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No way through, so back it comes. Dani Olmo! He's missed, but not by that far. Gomez clears it away. Renan Lodi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get away here? And Turton. Wiles. Turton. Huddersfield are looking to break at pace. Gomez. Forward it goes. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hogg gets a good foot in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Done delicately. Can he finish? Goal! International!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Real chance! Gets good distance on it. Lima. And he's forced to go back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Rashford. Wiles. Oh, good spread. Internacional looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Turton. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Wiles. And Turton could move up a gear here. Wiles. And Lees. Pearson. Now he's off and running. Hogg. Lovely feet. Delivers across. Wiles. Hogg. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Internacional head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Wiles. Turton. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Derone. And Danny Olmo. Ward. Hogg. Wiles. He shifted it to the flank. To Hogg. And he's there to get it away. Gets it back. And the counter is on. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Internacional are still that goal to the good. Dani Olmo over to the left. Oh, super find. And he's in on goal. Massive leap. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Højlund, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Very nicely done. Ward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hogg. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kasumu. Wiles. Nicely spread. In it comes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gordon. Wiles. That's a shade optimistic. Gordon.
Internacional surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Huddersfield can make their change now with a break in play. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Decent progress down the left. Maguire for Rashford. De Roon. Maguire. Moved on forwards. Gordon. Dani Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Internacional still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely weighted pass. Aimed in towards the centre.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An act of charity gratefully received. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nice defending, physical and effective. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. Dani Olmo! And another time! That is spectacular from Lima! And that may just do it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was.
Gordon! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And the referee brings it to a close. Internacional have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Internacional have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best English defenders in recent years. A real presence in both boxes, we know. And he generally likes to keep things quite simple. Not the type to be tested unless he gets a little overconfident or a little complacent on the ball.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Gordon. And Danny Olmo. Hoyland. Ops for safety. Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danny Olmo. And he's there to clear it. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Floated up and over. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Dani Olmo. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that was vital. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Roberts. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Hoyland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
He
now.
welcomes it in. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's bust, and the shot! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Does want to stand firm and defend it.
Internacional are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's played it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Gordon. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Aim forwards. And he goes cross-field. Well read, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to dink it through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Deftly done. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Roberts. And he's had it nicked away. Cleared without hesitation. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's fabulous. He is through here. Lima. Well, they can break here. But that has not gone well. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again then.
Internacional don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, great ball! Danny Olmo! Oh, taken with style. Internacional are level.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up. This is the time you need that pace.
Gordon, he's through, now is he in? Gordon! Goal! Internacional! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Internacional have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Dani Olmo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We're celebrating their birthdays today.
Internacional can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rivaldo. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rivaldo was alert to the possibility. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was venomous. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Vinicius Junior. Somewhat off target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Neymar! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. He's played him through. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Great reaction! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Hoisted in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rice. He's got away.
Internacional are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had a hit. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Internacional have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Rice. And he was quick to react. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He gets big! Another chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Griezmann.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tonali. And Messi! That's a half-decent try. And the counter is on. And he has been fouled there. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the runner, Griezmann. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has been cut short. Mbappe! Kimmich, played out to the left flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe chasing after it. Great skill, that's nice. And here's De Bruyne. It's Griezmann! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substituição em campo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Griezmann looking to run onto it. Messi, oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fiddles it through. Oh, super find. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So off we go once more.
Internacional need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta. And Maicon. He's gone forward. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gently done. Can he get it through? And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kimmich, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Internacional. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kimmich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Wilshere.
Público presente na partida.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just about up to the hour now. Internacional, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Internacional are looking to break at pace. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior, looking for the run. Gets his pass away. Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Internacional couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more shot. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Maicon having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Messi, foot in. Neymar powering forward here. Oh, well played, well played. Rice. Wilshere. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Wilshere. He might be in here. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
There's a real appetite from them to...
Great hit! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
They've played it short. Stood up well to him there. Wan-Bissaka. Internacional can counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Internacional must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Of the highest order, and surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And yes, it's him again. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And here's Benzema, and he's lost his man here. It's Neymar! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Internacional give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. With Rudiger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. We are into stoppage time. Saliba. And the referee brings it to a close. Internacional perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And he's got the... It's Griezmann! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Internacional with the corner. There first. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty. We hope.
Griezmann! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard, and they can counter here. Vinicius Junior on a charge down the left. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Benzema. Now that's well seen too. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Griezmann. Ah, he's given it away. Hits one! Goal! International! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Aos 16 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well seen, saw that coming. That's headed upfield, and he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a great pick out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, who's going to be first to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Griezmann. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they win it back again. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. It's a quick one. Rice. Looking for the runner. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw. Costa Curta. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tonali. Oh, it's come loose. Neymar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Donnarumma punts it upfield. Vinicius Junior. Griezmann is herring after that one. And he was quick to react. He's gone direct here. And no, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, good read. Aims beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Fires it in low.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Griezmann. Couldn't squeeze it through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Internacional head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 8. Vai ser
Here's the start of the second
substituído
half.
pelo jogador. Camisa 22.
Internacional carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, super find. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. Steaming on goalwards. It's a throw-in. And it's Maicon. Into the middle.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And he's found a way past.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Tonali being still separated by the game's only goal. No, no way through there.
Público
Rice.
presente na partida de hoje.
That's been intercepted.
28.997
That's been cut out, well played.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's found some space here. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição em campo.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Do jogador. Substituição.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maradona. He is through here. Oh, it's been intercepted. And he was alert to it. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Haaland. That is lovely. It's Griezmann! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Internacional leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Wan-Bissaka. Internacional moments now away from seeing this one out. Internacional looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? It's loose, he can pounce on that. And that is doing no harm at all. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Foram indicados 2
Cristiano
minutos de
Ronaldo.
acréscimo.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Maradona.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Great chance! And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what...